Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. My name's Nastasia, and a good morning to you, or, well, a good morning to me, because it's morning for me. I am just here sipping on some vinegar water. In case you haven't heard of this before, it's like the new fad, but my grandma actually did this like her whole life, is just mixing like a teaspoon or so of apple cider vinegar in with water, like cold water, and drinking it, and it has all sorts of magical, mystical properties to it that, I don't know, makes you into a unicorn or something, so I figured I'd keep doing it. Anyway, I'll be sipping on that this morning, and today we're doing just like a little life update, kind of like chill, talk to you, talk to me kind of thing. I got one of those quote boards, but I haven't had the energy to unwrap all of these letters. Do you see this? There's like literally so many, and organize them so right now you don't get a quote. Today we're talking about where I'm at in life, because somebody actually requested knowing kind of like what I'm doing in my life right now. So I figured I had to combine a life update with like my current insecurities, what I'm struggling with right now, because I know you guys like that, probably because you're nosy, just kidding, but also because I know it can be really relatable to feel like you're not alone in what you're struggling with. So, before we get into it, if you end up liking this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you never miss out on a video every time I post. And don't forget to check out my social media. It's either here, whatever. You know where it's at right now. I usually post daily devotionals there and just different parts of my life that you don't see on YouTube, so if you're interested in that, check it out. Sippity sip sip at 7 a.m. First life update. I got a new job, people. I got a new job. I know you don't really know where my job was before. I guess I can say it now. But I previously worked in a medical office, specifically a dermatology. And I did like it, but it ended up just being not where God, I think, wants me anymore. It was kind of like for a time I met people I needed to meet, and I learned a lot of things until this door opened, which is an incredible opportunity, and I feel so blessed. Like, I feel so underqualified for this position, which I know I'm not because I got it. But for my own safety and security, I'm not going to say where my job is, but I will say my title is I'm an administrative assistant for people who handle adult ministry, like groups. So it's for a pretty big church, and they handle kind of all of the, I don't know what you'd call them, everybody calls them something different, but like community groups and stuff like that. So I'm working with them, and I love it so far. I've only been there a couple weeks, but I'm starting to get the groove of things, so that's the biggest life change recently, has been I got that job. And it's just so good to feel like I'm in a job now in ministry, which has been my goal for so long, and I didn't know if it would be able, like, if I'd be able to pull it off, basically, but, like, God moves mountains, guys. Like, if He wants you somewhere, you're gonna be there, and that's really how I feel with this, and I'm so excited about it. I am still living at my mom's, so here's the update with that. Sippity sip. Do I think it'd be fun to have an apartment or house or something? Yes, I think it'd be so cool to live with my friends, or to have one of my own, or whatever. But here's the thing. Yes, I am financially capable of doing that, but I feel like it'd be so dumb when my family lives in the same city as me to not take this opportunity where I'm not married or anything like that, I don't have kids, to live completely rent-free and put all my money into getting rid of my debt, and being able to travel and stuff like that, because here in Nashville, if you are going to, you're basically flushing your money down the toilet if you're going to rent anything, because it's so high that you might as well just buy a house. Well, I don't have enough money for a house, and on top of that, like, I don't really see the point, so I'm still living with my mom, not because I have to, but because honestly I'm choosing to, because I feel like it's the wisest decision. Relationship update. I am still single, which I Recently, okay, so that has been a struggle for me in different ways, because for me, I'm okay being alone, like honestly. I have such amazing friends here, and my family's here, and like I've learned, I didn't used to be like this, by the way, but I've learned now like different things that are just me that I love doing, that like if there's ever a time I'm feeling lonely, I can do something, like I can paint or draw or film videos or go work out or something very therapeutic and healthy for me. Obviously, you know, read the word and stuff like that, that I don't necessarily, that's not necessarily where I struggle. What I struggle with is the control. So I'm kind of like that person who's, I'm talking to God and I'm like, you know, God, I'm fine with waiting. I'm fine in the waiting. You know, I'm good with that. But then I'm like, okay, but like, how's this gonna happen? You know, I'm like, I'm fine waiting right now, but I would like you to tell me exactly how I'm gonna meet my future husband, where, what I have to do, all that stuff, so I can be in the right place at the right time. I'm such a control freak when it comes to that, which is so funny because honestly, I think in every other area of my life, I've really given that to God, like given different aspects to God, except for control in this, which is why I know he's putting me through it, because I haven't given it totally to him yet. And so if you're in that same place, like, you are not alone. I get crazy when it comes to like, well, I'm getting better, but like there will be times where I'm literally like, what coffee shop should I go to? Okay, which one would maybe have more potential to have my future husband? And I say that out loud, and I know it sounds absolutely insane, okay, because it is. But I started listening to a sermon this morning, which I will link it down below for you guys. It's a YouTube video. It's by Mike, I think it's Mike Todd. Oh gosh, I don't even remember. But it's a relationship series, and he was talking about how like God literally places you where you need to be. Like, he places you in places you're supposed to be. Like, nothing is a coincidence. And so that's something I've been struggling but working on recently. And also, if I sound a little stuffed up, my allergies have been bad for like 2 months. Other areas I've been kind of struggling in is my health. Like, I'm fine. It's not like health like going to the hospital or something. Although, for like ever since I moved to Nashville, I have gotten sick legitimately like 5 times, and I move like once a month since like January, basically. Sometimes twice a month. Like, I've gotten sick so much, and I think part of that was working in a medical office, but I also think like I just need to take better care of my body and take my vitamins. But recently I've been getting way more into working out again. Like, I would do it off and on, but now I'm like taking it seriously, because that's when I'm most mentally like on point. It's very good for me to work out, like emotionally, mentally, all that. So I've been doing that. I have, being completely transparent, I have been kind of like self-conscious about my body recently, which doesn't happen super often for me, but like I have just not been feeling great, like about my shape, my weight, whatever. And I know you're gonna roll your eyes and be like, oh my gosh, you don't even have anything to complain about. But like, here's the thing, like, let's be real. Like, you could be a size 00, or you could be a size 100 and struggle with your body image. Like, that's just how it's always gonna be. Like, there's gonna be something, and so that's something I'm battling through. I shouldn't say battling, it's not like a huge deal. It's not like I'm like sobbing in my bed every night because I don't think I'm pretty. Like, that's not it. It's just like I've felt kind of uncomfortable recently, so I've been trying to tackle that head on with like eating better foods, so that I'm not as bloated, and so that I have the energy to do things like film videos at 6, 7 in the morning, and go to the gym and feel strong, and stuff like that. So I have been eating way healthier, especially the past 2 weeks. Not eating as much sugar, because I feel like crap when I have too much like processed sugar. Like, legitimately, I think I have some kind of sugar allergy. I don't, like, okay, that sounds dramatic. that's dramatic. I'm really not allergic to sugar, but I feel like I have some sort of intolerance from as far back as I can remember. Anytime when I was like little or anything, if I had like a cookie or something, I had to take an Advil after because I knew I was gonna get a headache. Like, that's how much sugar affects my head. And so I've been working on, you know, kind of being more conscious of how much sugar I'm taking in and switching from like, I love hot chocolate so much, switching from like hot chocolate to like tea and like even little things like candy or Reese's or something to like dark chocolate, like really good quality dark chocolate because that has way less sugar, and just doing like smoothies and stuff instead of like ice cream. What I used to do at the gym was I used to do cardio literally every day and then some like light weights. And then this time around I started doing heavy weights, no cardio, and that wasn't really giving me kind of what I was kind of missing cardio, believe it or not. And so like now I'm starting to kind of dive into more of the realm of doing cardio like 2 to 3 times a week, and then doing like sprints, like high intensity cardio 2 to 3 times a week, and then doing heavy weights the other days. So I can give you guys like a fitness update in a few weeks once I get my crap together. But that's that update. What else is going on in my life? Sorry if the camera's a little different. My camera overheated, which is really annoying because I didn't even film that long. Anyway, other life updates. I'm redoing my room, so that's kind of fun. Right now it's like mostly like a gray, like you see these gray walls and stuff. It's like a gray and white, kind of like feminine, like some silvers and stuff, very like pretty and like kind of just calming. But I'm changing everything and I'm gonna do all white walls. I'm thinking about doing this wall in one of those like temporary wallpapers and doing like either a really soft light brick wallpaper, like brick wall, or doing like a white brick wall, like white and gray. So we'll see there, but I'm doing kind of the whole I don't know how to describe it, like that mid-century kind of vibe that everybody's doing. Okay, don't at me, but I'm doing that. So like the wood and the plants and just a little bit more modern and pulling in like tans and rusts and whites with like, I got the little like, I'm looking at it right now. I got like these honeycomb shelves that I have some fake plants on and stuff. That's like my first thing I put it for the new room. And that's kind of all that's going on in my life. Anxiety update, I've been pretty good actually. I'm actually pretty impressed. I've gone through some things in the past like month that should have, like in the past would have kind of spiraled me into anxiety or depression or something. But it's been really good. I've been pretty solid, and I think that comes from just having a solid foundation with God. I've been in my word a lot and stuff like that. Wait, that's my kind of life update. Sorry that if it's not that interesting, but it's my life. Let me know down below, what do I want to know? I want to know if you've ever tried vinegar water, or if you drink lemon water or something like that instead. Maybe I'll do favorite podcast too. My favorite podcast right now is Case File. So it's been my favorite for a while, but I freaking love Case File. It's just like, it's this guy with an Australian accent who narrates all of these different like crimes, like mostly murders or serial killings or something like that. And it's so fascinating. And I've listened to literally over probably 100 episodes because I have a pretty long commute every day. If you have podcast suggestions, please leave them down below. Any kind of podcast, like anything, because I really love them. So anyway, that's my video for you today. I love you guys so much. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye!